Hey everyone, hope you're well and keeping safe. So today's lesson is about verbs. In Afrikaans noem dit ons werkwoord. So that is all the words that has an action. Something is happening or something is moving. So we are going to look at our modal verbs and our phrasal verbs. But first of all, it is important to understand which words are verbs. So we are going to make it a bit interesting today. We are going to move the setting and we are going to go into the kitchen. So there we are going to have some fun. Who said learning can't be fun? Alright, so I hope you are ready for this lesson. Let's go. Okay guys, so I'm here in the kitchen. I have my apron on and we are ready. I really hope this works. Yet again, grade 4s, I am not your cooking teacher, only your English teacher. So let's see how this goes. So for today, we are going to bake some muffins. First sentence, first verb, bake. Alright, but before we do anything today, the most important thing that you have to do before you do any cook related stuff or any kitchen related stuff is to wash your hands. Alright, so I have my bucket of water here and I have some soap, so I am going to wash my hands. So I hope you identified the verb there. The verb is wash. Yes, so we're going to wash our hands and we're going to dry them, and then I'm going to tell you quickly what all the ingredients we are going to use, and yeah. Alright, so after we have washed our hands, we are ready to bake or make some muffins. Verb, make or bake. Alright, so I'm quickly going to tell you all the stuff that we are going to need. So first of all, our utensils that we are going to need is, for example, a bowl to mix all the ingredients together. Verb there, mixed. We have another bowl of water, so we are going to wash our eggs. Wash, alright? And then I have here some oil. This is Sunstar oil. So I hope you can identify by now. This is a noun because it's oil, but it is also a proper noun because the make of the oil is Sunstar and it is written with a capital letter. Alright. Then here we have some spray and cook for the pan, and then we have our muffin mix. And yet again, this is also a noun with a proper noun, and the proper noun here is golden cloud. Alright, that is the type of muffin mix that we are going to use. And then we also have some eggs that we are going to use in our muffin mix. So, a lot of verbs, a lot of nouns, a lot of adjectives. Let's quickly look at the adjective here. So I said, for example, here we have a bowl. So this is a glass bowl. There's a nice adjective. We can say the muffin mix that we are going to use is a vanilla muffin mix. And let's look at our eggs, the shape of our eggs. So these eggs are oval shape, and we can say, I think this is a large egg. Yes. So there we have some adjectives and some nouns, and let's get ready for some verbing. Alright, so before we start mixing everything together, I am quickly going to read you the instructions. Alright, so they say preheat the oven. I already preheated the oven up to 180 degrees. Grease a 12-cup muffin pan. So here I have my muffin pan. Do you see there is an adjective and a noun? Muffin pan. Alright? With some spray and cook, so we're going to use this guy. Then we have to whisk the oil and water and eggs together. After that, we are going to place the muffin mix into the bowl. We are going to mix everything together, and then we're going to bake it for 15 to 20 minutes. So here we have our verb. We are going to bake the muffins. Now I want you to quickly, if you can, remember what I just said. We have to bake the muffins for 15 to 20 minutes. So that can be an adverb telling us how long. So it's an adverb of time. So how long we have to bake the muffins. Alright, so first of all, I am going to quickly wash 2 eggs. So adjective 2 eggs. And if I hope you can remember about the 2, 2 and 2 lesson, this is the TWO2 2 eggs. Baking instructions said that we must have 125 milliliters of water. Now, just an interesting fact here about the water in the Eastern Cape. This is quite a drought restricted area. So we don't get water from the dams around here in the Eastern Cape, but we get our water from the sea. So we call it a process desalinization, where they take the salt out of the water and we use that water in our taps. But it doesn't taste quite as tasty as bottled water, so we use bottled water here in the Eastern Cape for drinking and for cooking, and then we use our tap water for the dishes and our gardens and everything like that. But there's nothing wrong with the tap water, the taste is just quite different from there in Victoria. Alright, so I hope you can see here. Here I have poured the muffin mix into a bowl, and I have mixed our water, our 100 milliliters of cooking oil, and 2 eggs into this jar. So here's a few verbs for you guys. So I measured 100 milliliters of cooking oil. I've also poured in 2 large eggs, and I've whisked the water, the eggs and the oil all together with a different verbs there was, for example, whisked, measured and poured. Alright, so verbs here. I am stirring or whisking the mixture together. This is now the liquid mixture with the muffin mix. And another verb, I am going to taste it. Alright, so our mixture is almost ready to go into the oven. The last thing that I did is I just sprayed the oven with some spray and cook so that the muffins don't stick to the pan. So stick and spray is our verbs. Alright, so now you can see our muffins are poured into the pan and they are ready to be baked. Verbs, baked and poured. Alright, so I hope you have set your alarms for 15 to 20 minutes. Remember that adverb that I told you at the beginning of our video. And while you are going to watch the alarm, I'm quickly going to clean up the kitchen. Not a verb, clean. Okay, so as you can see, the muffins are done. I hope you learned a lot about verbs today. From pouring to whisking to measuring and now lastly eating. Hey guys, just remember, when baking, always have an adult with you guys and remember to wash your hands.